make sure everything's working properly because I don't stream typically. So let's see. Okay, I'm a little soft. I think that's bearable. Alright, okay, I'm kind of tired today, but the goal for today is, there's not really a particular goal, I'm gonna be honest. We're kind of just on my testing world, that's kind of why it says Minecraft instead of Mousey's SMP. I'm gonna be touring around with some of the new stuff. I don't know exactly what I want to check out first. If you didn't know, Minecraft updated recently, it added, like, copper tools and things like that, like, a ton of copper stuff. But it also added shelves and things, so I kind of want to make some stuff. I don't know what I'm going to make. I might make some small buildings. This is the last thing that I build on here. I started building a courthouse for mainland, but I think Waterworks is going to build one, or somebody said they were going to build one, so I kind of stopped, but that's that. I don't know exactly what I'm going to build. I think I'm going to build something for Lushland, though, or at least try to. Again, I didn't really know whether or not I wanted to label this as like a Minecraft thing or a Mousey SMP thing, because I was like, well, I'm probably end up building for Mousey's SMP, but I don't know. It depends on how far I get into this build, so. Or whatever I'm doing. I don't even know what I'm going to be doing, honestly. Unfortunately, somebody also put a snail back here. I don't remember who did this. It was somebody. I don't know. Certainly somebody. It was not me. Don't remember who was with us that did that, but... Yeah, I honestly haven't seen all this stuff, like, at all. I'm going to be so for real right now. They have chests, too? Oh, that's pretty cool, I'm not going to lie. That's pretty nice. This is like my first time seeing all this stuff, guys. I'm not gonna lie. I have not been tuned into some of the new stuff. Oh, this is cool. And they added the copper golem finally. Oh yeah, we can do storage stuff, can't we? I might task a copper golem with sorting all my stuff. I did just make a storage room recently. This might be a good time to do that. I kind of look at the shelves. Let's see how much shelves. That's how many shelves they added. Okay, they have an acacia shelf. Alright, not bad. I'm torn between whether or not I want to do something like this or something like what over there. Something like that. I don't know. I can do either. I also kind of want to build something small instead of something massive because I feel like I build really big most of the time. Okay. I don't know exactly what I want to do. I don't have any inspiration either. I don't necessarily need inspiration to build. It's just like I feel like I've grown used to it. I don't know. Massive question mark. Okay, uranium. I'm very happy that you're here. I don't like this snail next to me. Whoever placed this here is not very nice. I don't remember who did this at all. I don't remember who came here on my world to place this down. I kind of hate having testing worlds and things because a lot of the time people come and bug me while I'm trying to do them. It's most of the people. I'll be trying to build things and then people come and bug me and it's like, bro, please leave me alone. And I'll just be chilling and they come and, you know. I used to have a really old testing world that was really cool. That I had this gorgeous windmill on that I made that I was super proud of and I was like working on my own world. And a bunch of people just joined it and then it kind of got ruined over time. And I was like, what the heck, guys? Like, why would you do this? And they just kind of came in and ruined my stuff. Happens a lot more often than you would think. Same thing kind of happened with the realm. And now, like 5 years later, I'm playing on a Minecraft realm and I don't know what else to do with my free time. So, you know, stuff happens. I kind of want to add more depth to these walls, but again, I need to build small. I can't keep doing massive builds all the time. I need some smaller stuff that's a little easier to work with the lack of time I have. Especially as of recent. Talk about the political stuff. The people need answers. Okay, well, in order for... I'm guessing you're asking about a mayor of mainland. In order for me to actually... this is uranium talking, by the way, for anybody watching this stream. There's been a recent debate on whether or not we want to bring back Mayor of Mainland. We ran a whole poll and everything, and people are interested in it coming back, but I don't know if I actually want to bring it back. Because it would require a lot of rule writing and maybe a lot of rule writing. It would just be a lot of work, and also, like, the staff team is kind of conflicted on what that would actually look like, what having a mayor nowadays would look like, especially for a place like Mainland, because Mainland has always been, like, historically known as, like, a place that symbolizes the community, and having a mayor kind of could go against that ideology, depending on how it's implemented. So, that's what Uranium's talking about right now in my Twitch chat. Although you guys can't see it because I don't have, like, overlays and stuff, but that's what he's yapping about at the moment. It's gonna be so sad if I go through this whole build, or like several builds, and then I don't end up adding any copper or anything. If I don't do any of the new stuff, I just stay away from it, and I'm like, nah, you know. Don't think I actually want to do that. I don't really know how I'm gonna use the shelves. I want to use the shelves, but I don't know how I'm gonna use the shelves. They're kind of like vertical slabs. I could use these to add depth. They kind of look weird. Like, I kind of have beef with them. I don't love them. They look a little odd. I don't know how I feel about them. Yeah, that's not my favorite. I could deal with the trimmings. I could deal with them like that. I feel sick now. I just got home. I fell asleep on their sofa. Miratsui. On whose sofa? Whose sofa were you on? Should I be concerned? Oh, I put those things in them. I saw somebody make streetlights with these when they first came out in beta, and I really like that idea. I don't know. I feel like, I know they're supposed to be kind of like vertical slabs and stuff like that, but these don't really feel like the thing for me. Like, I still love my trapdoors, I'm gonna be so honest right now. I don't know. I still really like my trapdoors. Like, I feel like nothing and these aren't the same color. These are, like, off color, too. I don't know how I feel about these. Well, if they're already off color, maybe I can do dark oak. That might be better. Maybe a little bit. The hay power back on. Dark oak uranium. I did just use dark oak. The power's back on. Record my lines, Mira. I need my lines. I need to make my thing. Also, you know, I also have to do Twitch streams and things like that, and the more often that I'm Twitch streaming and things like that, it makes it harder for me to write up documents, like potential mayor of mainland documents, so sorry about that. Sorry, I decided to Twitch stream. Probably should have actually went to bed. I was kind of laying around for a bit before this, but I decided to not go to bed, and I kind of regret that decision, but, you know. What do I want to make the roof as? I'm thinking oxidized copper. I need to incorporate copper into this build. If I'm not going to do the shells, I need copper. I have not seen these out yet. These aren't wax. I want the wax version. Wait, that's actually fire. I'm wondering, I literally just finished it, but I'm wondering if we should go back and refurbish, like, everything with this build to make it, like, because now we have copper things and stuff, you know? Like, I kind of wondering if we should go back and refurbish some of this stuff. Because, like, dude. And there's lanterns all throughout this place. I feel like that, literally, lanterns all throughout this place. Those are going to be just swapped. I feel like I'll perhaps do it tomorrow. It's Mira nap time. Mira, I need it. Mira, I have to read like 80 pages of a book tomorrow. Mira. Like 80 pages, Mira, and I have to fucking submit an essay. It's going to be horrible. I actually like writing, but they're limiting me to 2 pages, which is agonizing. Yeah, and they added the copper golems. Mira's gonna be so happy because he doesn't actually have to sort his storage room by himself. He can just, you know, do his own little thing, I guess. I kind of want this to give Wizard Tower. I saw a Wizard Tower in real life over the summer the other day, like, around my neighborhood, and I thought it was the most whimsical thing I'd ever seen in, like, years. It's very interesting. I'd never actually, I don't know, I don't leave the house very often. It was very weird. Especially around here. I live in, like, a richer neighborhood, so it's very, I don't know, it's very interesting to see what people, like, have. I don't know. Very odd. That's what I would want to do, though. Live in, like, a house with, like a wizard tower sort of thing. That's kind of cool. I'll do it early in the morning, so then I have time to do some sewing. You're doing sewing, Mira? When did you start sewing? Witch. Why am I a witch? Why are you evil? Oh! You're saying because I said Wizard Tower and stuff like that. Yeah. I get where you're coming from. This needs to be different. Really looks a little bald right now. Girlie also looks bald because there's no trimming on her, but you know, I haven't put that on yet, so. Tiring. That's gonna need to be a different block. Oh, or I just move that up a little bit. That makes my life a little easier. Again, move up, please. I think I just deal with the front and then deal with the back a little later, just because I need to get this done first. Nana's helping you. So what? What are you saying? A jacket. I'm gonna put band patches on it. Oh, that's pretty cool. I need water. I don't have water next to me. I'm very sad. Can I do this? How's that look? Oh wait, I kind of love that actually. It looks kind of skinny. I don't know. It's kind of cute. All of my copper builds are not gonna look like this. You're gonna be like, Mappy Pen, did you have like a stroke at some point? Why did you go crazy, Mappy Pen? And I'm gonna be like, no. Why do you ask? I did see somebody use the shelves for walls though, and I thought that was kind of cool. Like windows. I thought that was kind of neat, and I kind of like how that looks right now. So combined with the other stuff, I thought that was pretty neat. But I think the double things are a little too much. Can I put something somewhere else? It's alright, but I don't really love it. I think what does it look like that? That looks fine. It does not need to be overly detailed. I'm just building for the sake of building. Building for the sake of building. It can be ugly if it needs to be. Good night. Good night, Mira. I hope you have a wonderful night's sleep, I guess. I hope you have a wonderful night's sleep, Mira. I'm so tired. I've been contemplating late night streams recently to like convince myself to stream more, like getting up later at night to stream. I don't like how dark this build is. This is like, I feel like I'm fighting against my urges here. I've been contemplating getting up later at night to stream, but I don't know if I want to do that because it's like, well, do I really want to deprive myself of sleep for the sake of content? And it's a very good question. Because I'm like, well, I do need to stream more. And I'm like, well, I don't have the time to stream typically. And streaming later at night would fix a lot of my issues with that. And I don't think it would necessarily kill my grades either. I feel like it'd be really hard to kill my grades. I don't know. I've done bad things before. I've, like, almost taken 70s from things. Like, honors chem is hard. Honors classes are hard. I almost took a 70 once because I missed I didn't have enough time to answer a 14-point question. Luckily for me, though, somebody was cheating on the test and they made everybody retake the test, and then I ended up getting 100 because I was actually able to answer the question. I had enough time the next time around. I think I did a different way of answering all the questions. I think I went from the back and answered those sort of questions that were like 14 points first, and then I went like and did the multiple choice later. Because at least for the multiple choice, you can just put out random answers if you need to. For that, you can't. For the short answer, it's really hard to do that. I hate short answer questions, especially history or science ones. It's like, I always have a trouble with like figuring out how much information somebody wants, especially when it comes to those sort of things. And it's like, dude, it's horrible. It's actually like, oh my god, it's horrible. It's horrible. It's horrible. I have nightmares about science classes a lot of the time. It gets bad. It gets bad occasionally. Gosh. And then we go and find some. I'm just gonna search up lanterns because there's gonna be like 90 different types of lanterns now. Oh my god. There's not actually. I'm a liar. Those are so cool though. Kind of sad that they're all green in the middle, but you know. Wait a minute. My brain is like working real quick. Guys. Oh my god. Me being in honors chemistry just came in close. I was like, wait a minute. I was like, coppering. I was like, wait a minute. Whenever you excite, I think it's copper. I had to Google it real quick, but whenever you excite copper ions, if you know anything about the way that like, you know, electrons work and stuff like that, when you add energy, it like heats up and then it will like have to emit like a photon of light in order to get back down to its most stable energy state. Copper emits a green light. So that's kind of cool that they're all green, actually. But, you know, sorry. I remember learning about it. Lithium also, like, emits a, like, particular light, but I don't know it off the top of my head. There's, like, red and, like, other things. And it's pretty cool, though. Pretty cool. Anyhow, not thinking about that. There we go. That's kind of cute. I don't love this indent here, but it also, like, it is kind of nice to have it. I don't think I want to get rid of it. I don't think I want to get rid of it. What can I replace it with, though? Oh, I should put some barrels in this build. Somewhere. I'm not even done with the rest of the build yet. I'm already, like, just building for the sake of building. I need to let myself live. Doesn't have to be good. Just has to be alive and well. See if I can put some barrels here. This is so hard to do well without breaking this lab. Lithium mentioned. I actually did that on Friday. On Friday I set copper on fire in class and the flame was greenish. Yeah, you can like heat stuff up and it'll emit flames and stuff like that. I've only read about that though. I've never actually done a lab with it. I love it when you make like connections like that, especially to like things you learned in science class and stuff like that, or like later labs that you do. I think it's so fun. I remember in 6th grade, I learned for the first time that if I think it's magnesium, if you like the only thing that I know about magnesium is that it burns really bright. And I remember for the first time, whenever I lit magnesium on fire in class, like during honors chem, it was it was really fun because it was like it's really stupid, but it was like 4 years later and I actually lit magnesium on fire and it was really cool and I was like this is nice. I'm a nerd, guys. What can I say? I'm a nerd. But that's okay. That's all right. Little thing there. Again, these just being different colors bugs me. This is more reddish than this is. It could also be vibrant visuals messing with my like eyes, I guess, but like, whew, annoying me. Can at least be like uniform throughout. That is pretty cool. That is pretty cool though. What else can I use? Trapdoors. Trapdoors are gonna like have the same problem though, probably. They should have the same problem. Yeah, they're still reddish. It might be a little bit more bearable though. It's still reddish. On Friday. Did you happen to light lithium on fire? Could you tell me what color lithium burns when lit on fire? I think it's like, I don't know. Maybe that was the red one. I don't remember again. It's been a minute. Would that be a little illegal to do that if I did this on top of this? Not that. That on top of that. I feel like it is. Yeah, that is kind of illegal. I could do it here though, couldn't I? I could also close it or turn it to the side. It feels illegal though. Maybe I just move on for now. We'll figure that out. Now time to copy it to all other sides for no reason whatsoever. Yippee. Actually, do I need to copy this fully? No, there's an overlap here. I don't need to do this side. All the other ones I should do though. Maybe not this back one though. Don't do the back one. This one I have to do. Okay. It's kind of fun. It was Charbusta, I think. Charbusta made like a cute little build, and he posted it in like builds on the private Discord server, and it was really cute. And it got me thinking that I should do something like that, where I should actually build. That's one of the reasons I was thinking about actually building like a different sort of thing instead of like a copper build, because it was like, darn, I kind of want to build something like what Charbusta's building. But then I was like, well, I feel like I'm stealing Charbusta's like coolness then, you know? Like Charbusta did this really cool build design, and then I'm like, you know what? Snatch mine. I do that a lot though, I'm not gonna lie. Whenever I'm like, I like something that somebody's doing, make it mine. All these frog lights, this frog light design is completely Sturk's, but I just kind of have taken it. I've kind of stolen it over time. The leaf thing was really like my thing, but I've stolen the lights like a lot. I've stolen the lights, very, very much so, actually. I don't know what to put on this side. Maybe more leaves. Maybe this is what this needs, leaves. Do I want to do these leaves, though? Sure, why not? Again, there's a good chance I don't actually build this building for the sake of building. I need to let myself live. It does not need to be perfect. I love leaves. They're my favorite part of any Minecraft build. Fight me about it. Favorite part. What glass should I use? Should I use glass at all? Should I do something else instead? It looks kind of weird whenever I do those back to back. So I do that there. Yeah, no, I'm not doing that. Yeah, no, I don't like that. Okay. Oh, wait. I forgot something on this side. What did I forget? Oh, you. It's crazy how much that adds, that singular thing there. This back wall isn't done, but I'll figure that out later. I think for now, that's how that's going to look until I figure out the rest of the thing. The rest of what I'm doing. For now, of course. Okay, this other part might be harder, honestly, but it's whatever. Do I want to make this shorter or taller? Probably shorter. Again, I need to get used to making smaller builds. I could do... I kind of want to do a pointy roof, but it's too close. That could work from that height. I think that could work. I think I could do that. I think I could do that realistically. I think I could do that. Yeah. I think that could work. Oh, that was a complete miss. Ew, do I have to double pillar the walls? Well, I don't necessarily need to double pillar the walls. I don't need to put a pillar if I don't want to. I might have to. I might have to, but... I usually don't do interiors anyways, so it's not like I have to do interior. It's kind of just like a, you know... I should be building more interiors, though, to get better at interior, because I kind of just let Stirk run off and do the interior a lot of the time, because it's like... Stirk wants to, and he can, so I'm like, less work on me, you know? It's like, But I should probably work on, like, becoming a bit more, like, well-rounded in terms of building, and probably get better at that, I guess. Get more used to it. Ew! My teachers are posting on Google Classroom. Does anybody ever hate when they do that whenever you're on, like, a weekend or whatever and they're posting stuff? It's like, please, just leave me alone. Let me live. So recently I've been doing this math thing. This, like, math group. I've been in... What is it called? It's like a math club. I've been doing this math club thing. And they have a contest coming up. Which, by the way, these people are all smarter than me, so it's very interesting. Usually I'm used to being... I don't know how to say this without sounding really, like, pompous about myself. It's really... Most of the time, whenever I'm talking to people, like, I'm typically smarter than them, or they're on a similar level to me. These kids are smarter than I am, and that's, like, a rare thing to come across in just, like, normal classes, and it's really weird, because these people actually, like... Oh, that sounds like such a dick thing to say. These people actually are somewhat intelligent, and it's really weird, because I feel really dumb among them, and it's like, oh, Lord. It's like, is this how everybody feels around me? I'm joking, guys. I'm joking. I was like, darn, this is interesting. Oh. It's like, I kind of wish. I was like, darn. I'm like, yeah. And I've been doing a bunch of, like, learning outside of this to, like, try and catch up and be like, okay, what are we talking about here? Because I've never learned this stuff. It's really cool, though. But that's not what I'm trying to talk about anyways. I also started leadership stuff for, like, the choir that I'm in. So, like, I also have to do that. But it's on the same day, and I don't know if I'm going to be able to go to both. But the hopes are I can. But we'll see. The hopes are that I will, and I can. But I don't know if I will. I kind of wanted to do a different roof for this, but I don't think I can with the way that this is shaped. I kind of wanted to do more of a pointy roof where it meets in the middle, but I don't think, unfortunately, again, I don't think I can because of the shape. Yeah, it doesn't matter anyways. It doesn't matter. It's really so weird. Everybody there's smarter than I am, and it's such like a weird feeling. It's like, darn. I'm being beaten at my own game. It's like, darn. Like, it's nice though, because I feel like, I don't know, it gives me like a sense of challenge, something to work towards, to get better at. It's a lot easier to like, just kind of pass under the radar whenever you're not being challenged by anything. It's like, you know. I don't know. That probably sounds like I'm being an asshole. I'm sorry. I don't know how to phrase this in like a nice way. Just, I don't know. I mean, I went from somebody, I've heard some people say some stupid stuff. Like, men have all the hard jobs. They have to do stuff like be president. That's something that I heard somebody say. Like, I fear the standard is pretty low. I'm not gonna lie. So it's just really weird to like meet people who are like actually like it's very interesting, and I'm very intrigued by them. It's really really weird. I don't want to seem like a weirdo though. I don't know. So that's what's been going on outside the realm. That's one of the things I've been dealing with. Also, it's taking more of my time away from the realm, unfortunately. But it's kind of just I put enough time into this realm as is. Sad. Yeah, I kind of wish I had another peak here, is the problem. I just don't, again, I don't think I have room for it. And then I don't know what I would do with the corner here. Maybe I could wrap it around. I fear I don't know what to do. This just feels too flat. I'm not a fan. But again, I might not necessarily build this, so I guess it doesn't really matter. And again, it doesn't have to be perfect. Decisions, choices. Let's just go with the slanted thing. I think it'll be fine. This doesn't have to be a super long stream anyways. Just building something nice for the sake of building. It doesn't even need something nice. I don't know. I feel like that's a problem with a lot of like building and a lot of especially if you go into a lot of creative things. It's just like trying, or just anything in general. It's just like letting certain things be bad, or like just letting things go. You know, it's just difficult because it's like you always want to work and change things, move things around, and at a certain point you just kind of got to be like, no, I have to stop. You know what I mean? It's like, no, I can't keep doing this over and over and over again. I feel like it's just, I don't know. You run into that a lot with the more creative things, especially, but even just in anything, it's just kind of, what point do I draw the line? At what point am I going to stop? I don't know if that makes sense, but, you know. It's okay to let yourself something be bad. At least then you can, like, look at it and be like, okay, this makes this bad or whatever. I can have another prototype and make it better, you know? I don't know. I kind of like that window design, I'm not gonna lie. I kind of am fond of that window design. How do the shelves look when they're right next to each other, though, I wonder? How does this look? These are probably really expensive. I think somebody answered my question. I asked how expensive they were, and I think Uranium actually might have answered, but I don't remember. I don't remember what he said. Feels like these are probably really expensive. That reminds me of a design I did previously. Wait a minute. These windows are like that. Yeah, they're kind of like that. Oh, that might be a good idea, actually. Can I put these in here? Kinda? I don't think I should, though. I don't like how close that is to the copper. Can I do something thinner, please? Has anybody else, been seeing a bunch of stuff about the Hazbin Hotel Season 2 coming out? I'm wondering whether or not I should actually watch it. Because I know the creator's, like, problematic, I'm pretty sure, so it's like, do I really want to watch that? And, like, do the whole... I don't know much about her, though. I just know, like, apparently she is problematic. I'm not a super big Hazbin Hotel or Helluva Boss fan. So it's like... kind of just whatever. I suppose. How can I fix this? Maybe I should just turn the things like this. Make my life a little easier. I could also just make the windows even. That might help. I just don't love the look of this here. With the copper next to it. But I could just change this to make this different instead. I have to change the back then, too. That's fine. Oh, I wanted that one. I wanted to keep that one, actually. I kind of wish I had background music going, but it's like I can't play background music, unfortunately. It'd be kind of nice, I feel like, though. You know? Okay. This way. Should I do pipes in the back? Like I did with this? Maybe not. I think I'll do a similar design as to what I did in the front here. I kind of like those sorts of things. Especially for the builds like these that could go in Lushland. I don't know. I don't know how I'm gonna do the merger here. Because I'm about to cross that bridge. Because I'm getting to the point where I have to cross that bridge. Okay, how about I just fill up this wall first? I feel so tired. Hmm. Uranium wants me to get to work on my things. Oh, Stirk's messaging me. Stirk should be home by 7, he said. What time is it? 6:39. Okay. Maybe I'll go run off with Stirk then. I'm still really tired. I should have just went to bed. I don't know why I didn't. I feel bad for sleeping all the time. I sleep so much. I'm gonna be so for real. I go to bed at like 7. It's just I have no energy to do anything otherwise. It's really hard for me to sit here and like talk to people. That's also why it's like, well, do I really want to do late night streams if I do them? It's like, do I really want to put my sleep schedule in jeopardy when it's like one of the only things keeping me functioning correctly? It's like, ugh. I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know how I feel about that one. Just something I've been considering though. It's like, I want to keep playing Minecraft and make Minecraft content and stuff like that, but it's been really difficult. Especially with my grandmother in the hospital, by the way. That's like, I don't know. Oh, this back looks a little odd. That's okay, it can be odd. It's whatever. You also theoretically could just stick this up against like a wall or something, and it would be fine. Yeah, my grandmother's in the hospital, and I've been visiting her very often. She hit her head a while back, and so like when school like started up, right before the week of school I think starting up, she busted her head on the floor and she suffered a traumatic brain injury. And I woke up in the middle of the night by my dad bringing me her dog because they were taking her to the hospital. She hit her head so hard that it caused like a brain bleed. And so she's been in and out of the hospital for that, into rehab at one point, and they gave her too many drugs at the rehab, and like she was sent back to the hospital because her brain started bleeding again, and now she's back in the rehab, and so it's just kind of like, I don't know, it's been all over the place. And my mom and my brother got COVID, and now they don't have COVID, and it's just, you know, it's all over the place. And I have so much work to do all of the time, especially with school, and I actually have to lock in and get my license. I still haven't gotten my license. I don't want to get my license, I really don't, but like I have to. It's really hard to be like in America and not have your license. I fear it's just something that's really hard to do and like live your life without doing that. Oh, maybe I should put some signs here and there. That'd be kind of cool. Trying to figure out what I want to put at the back here. Girlie's a little barren. I could put another wall. Could put another thing out here. That'd be terrible. Oh, I could just put a wheel, couldn't I? What kind of wheel do I want to emulate here? I don't think any of these wheels I want to emulate. I'll take the shape, but I won't take the colors. I'll do something like this. I feel bad. I feel like I'm trauma dumping on the stream and being like, yes, my people are in the hospital or whatever. Yes, school is horrible right now. Yes, I have leadership things. Yes, it's all very painful. I promise you guys I'm fine right now. I'm okay. The only thing making me upset is that I have not played on my Minecraft realm in a while. I get really sad when I haven't played the realm in a while. I don't know why. It might be because the realm gives me a sense of purpose, and then that just like goes away, and then it makes me very upset. But who knows? It feels really silly to get your sense of purpose from a Minecraft realm, though, so I don't know if I would say that, but you know, maybe. Maybe. I like that. That's kind of cool. I honestly just want to do blue. I don't want to blend all the colors together today. I don't think that's what I'll be doing today. Give me these. These are really cool, though. I really love this color of blue. This is a really nice color of blue. I think yellow and blues I like a lot. So is black and white, but I like yellow and blue a lot. Which is really silly, considering I don't even like consider myself to have a proper favorite color. People kept asking me what my favorite color was, and I thought it was really dumb, so I ended up just picking a color, and I said yellow. And now I think I've just grown to like yellow because of the fact that it's just something I've conditioned my brain to like, because it's like people keep asking me about it. I think it's kind of funny. I don't really care that much about colors. I think that's really stupid to be like, what's your favorite color? I don't care. It's not something I care about. I care about Minecraft and, yeah, Minecraft. Stirk should be home by 7 or somewhere near that. Well, good for you, Stirk. I might be finished with this build by then. I don't know. Depends on how far I go. I might not even finish this build. Who knows? I don't know. I kind of want to mix some prismarine in, but honestly, I don't think I want to do that much variation in this. I might. I should. There's a good chance I don't build this anyways. Yeah, this is a slab. It's okay if I change this. What else do I need to finish? I need to finish State Everything. The game that came out. I waited for that years for that game to come out, and I have not finished it, and that's actually insane. But I'm still not done with it. I don't know. There's just a lot of characters in it, and it's like I've already talked to some of the ones I wanted to talk to, and I was just kind of like, darn. I don't know. A lot, especially in Date Everything, you get to a point where you talk to all the people that you like, and it's like, well, now I have to talk to people that I don't like. Like, why do I have to talk to Friar Errol 9 times out of like, why do I have to keep coming back to this guy? What the heck? I have to talk to the. There's a lot of people I have to talk to actually. there's quite a lot of people I have to talk to. Oh gosh. That's fine. It looks a little silly. I convinced my mother. You want to see my propaganda? Oh. Okay, Uranium. Show me the propaganda. Send me it. I can't pull it up on stream, unfortunately, but, you know. Sure, show me your political propaganda that you're going to use to take down whoever runs against you. Probably Balance and Mirror, honestly, but who knows? Who knows who will run against you? I wish we had more colors in Minecraft. Why don't we have that? Why don't we have that copper color as, like, a thing? That makes me very angry. Somebody a while back, whenever I made that one video about glass paint colors, they told me to use light gray instead of white, and I've been doing it ever since. Like, I swear to God. That was, like, this is one of my favorite tips I have received. I like the white a lot, but it does stand out a little too much. The light gray really is, I love that. I'm not gonna lie. That's a really good tip that I got. Okay, let's go look at Uranium's propaganda poster. Oh my God, this actually isn't that bad. This actually is not that bad of a propaganda thing. I'm not gonna lie. You put a mainland sticker on it? A mainland certification sticker on it. That's crazy. This is not that bad. I think the worst part is that, like, I know the font that you're using. I think that's probably the worst part of this is that, like, I know the font you're using. But other than that, that is not that bad. That's actually really good. I'm not gonna lie. That's, like... And the colors? These are... I'm not gonna lie, this is kind of fire. Uranium. I'm not gonna lie. I'm sorry, chat. You can't see this, but I don't know if I'm probably gonna post this stream. So like, this is these people are just gonna think I'm crazy. I'm just sitting here like, yes, Mira, not Mira. Yes, Uranium. This looks really cool. And it's like you can't even see what I'm talking about, guys. I promise you. He just showed me one of the most fire posters I've seen in a minute. So you know, trust. It's pretty cool. Trust. What wall is that one? Okay. Trust. It's really cool. Trust. MappyPen would not lie to you. Maybe MappyPen is the propaganda. Maybe MappyPen is part of the propaganda. I need to write rules about being a mayor. If we're gonna have a mayor. And I need to get them approved, and I need to go through, like, a process, and it's a little painful, but... It means I need to end stream if I do that. It means I need to end stream and then go do that. And also probably read a book over the weekend, so I have a couple things to do. And finish a video so I can post it about how I built the one build in Lushland. That build. I actually have all the filming done. I need to do captions, and that's about it. And then Girly will be done, and I can post her. How's that? Just a little cross on the side for no reason. It's kind of cute. Kind of cutesy. I want my... This vessel requires Fruit Loops. I want my, What does he say in the show? I don't know. I watched Haunted Hotel recently, and it's honestly kind of fire. But, you know. I wanted the lightning rods. That's what I wanted. Just a place around. Let's see how this looks. One of my favorite things to do is just when I don't know what to do with a wall, I'll just put, like, weird designs on it. Just for no reason. Because why not? I'm an odd person. I feel like it fits, you know? Just kind of cute, you know? I do really like the shelves. I just feel like I don't know how to use them so far. It's just, like, an odd thing. I've just never used them before. Trilby, that's what he says. His hat. That's what he says. I remember now. Oh, I need to put the things in the back here. These. Yeah, I feel like these are really good for windows. I don't know if I like them for much more than that, though. I still feel like I'm gonna use trapdoors a lot. I saw somebody say that trapdoor usage was gonna go way down. Again, I still feel like I'm gonna use trapdoors after these. These though, these are pretty cool. I'll probably keep using them a lot. I really like these. I don't know. This reminds me of like the switch of whenever creators, like artists and stuff, will go from doing black line art or something like that to doing colored line art that actually matches the color of whatever like art they're making. That's kind of like what it reminds me of, and it's really like making me happy. I don't know. It's really cool looking. I don't know. Your propaganda is very cool, uranium. 5 stars. Gosh. Okay. Let me do... I don't love this at the top. I kind of want to... I do want the symbol here, but I kind of want it to be darker. I just don't want to stand out that much. All the walls have it, though. I feel like it makes sense. I think it makes sense to do that. Okay. Well, just a little X on the side. This kind of reminds me of the puppeteer office, like the top floor with the X on the ceiling. That kind of reminds me of it. Alright. Kind of cute. Nothing in particular. Not super overly cool or anything like that. Small. But I think that's good enough. Just a cute little build. You know. Overall, I think the shelves are pretty cool. Although, again, I just don't feel like I would use them for much more than the windows. I think they're really good for windows, but other than that, I just don't really like them. They're also like an off color from what the actual thing is. Like, this has more red in it than this does. I don't know if you can tell what I'm talking about. This has more red in it. This feels a little bit more yellowy. Like it has like a weird undertone to it, or like maybe like, I don't know. This has like more reddish to it. Same thing with this and the shelves. I don't know, maybe it's the Vibrant Visuals messing with me, but same thing with this and this. Like, this has a different color to it. This, again, feels more yellowy a little bit than this does. This feels like it has more red, and this feels like it has more yellow in it. I don't know if you can tell what I'm talking about. I might just sound like I'm yapping crazy right now, but, yeah. I think that's all I'm going to build for that. I do really love the lanterns, though, and I'll probably continue to use them, but yeah. I think that's most of what was featured in the recent update, though, so. Not entirely sure. I just know shelves were, and lanterns and things. Lots of copper stuff. So, just a cute little build for now. I think I'll just end that there then. I just wanted to play around with these for a little bit. So, that was kind of fun, I guess. Yippee! Thank you for watching, though. I hope you have a wonderful day, and if you're not yet, follow me, I guess, or subscribe to my Twitch or whatever, the YouTube. But, yeah, kind of cute. Probably won't end up getting featured in Lushland unless I add some tweaks to it or anything like that, but, you know, just something simple. Simple. I need to build simpler things, so that does not take up all my time. Alright, bye-bye, guys. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Sorry for being quieter today. I'm very tired. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.